Doppler effect. What is Doppler effect? The apparent change in the frequency of a wave due to relative motion between the source and the observer is called Doppler effect. Yes, the relative motion between the source and the observer is called Doppler effect. Yes, in Doppler effect we will use sign conventions. Velocities are always measured along the line joining source and the listener. Yes, S is your source and L is listener. Velocities we are measuring always along the line joining source and listener. Here V is velocity of sound, Vs is velocity of source, and Vl is velocity of listener. The direction of the velocity of sound V is always from the source towards the listener, and V is taken as positive. Yes, the velocity of sound is always we are taking towards the listener, and this one is always positive. Next, other velocities, that means Vs and Vl, are taken as positive if they are along V. Yes, Vs and Vl are along V, then we will take positive, otherwise it is negative. Apparent frequency. Yes, apparent frequency formula here. This is relative velocity of listener and this is relative velocity of source, and this one is actual frequency, or we are saying this one is true frequency. Keep in mind the formula: apparent frequency is equal to relative motion of listener, V minus V naught. This is relative motion of source, and this one is true frequency. Some important points here: both moves in the same direction with same velocity, then apparent frequency is equal to actual frequency, because there is no relative motion between source and listener. Second point: source and listener moves at right angles to the direction of wave propagation. If the velocity of source and listener is equal to or greater than the sound velocity, then Doppler effect is not seen. Doppler effect gives information regarding the change in frequency only. It does not say about intensity of sound. Doppler effect in sound is asymmetric, but in light it is symmetric. These are some points which helps for your competitive exam is statement type questions. In statement type questions, let us solve some problems here. A train is approaching towards a platform with a speed of 10 meters per second while blowing a whistle of frequency 340 Hz. What is the frequency of whistle heard by a stationary observer? Yes, here observer is in stationary, that means in rest on the platform. Given speed of sound is 340 meters per second. So what is given here? Source speed is given, actual frequency is given, observer is in stationary, and speed of sound is also given. Take apparent frequency formula according to that. Yes, 340 into 340 divided by 340 minus 10. So when you are solving this, you will get here 350 Hz. Yes, before solving this, it is possible when you are reading the question. Yes, keep in mind source is approaching observer. Definitely the apparent frequency increases. So here answer 330, and what your options are given 330 and 340, we can delete. B and D, out of these two is our answer. You know that already, that is B is our answer. Next question. A source of sound is moving with a velocity of 50 meter per second towards a stationary observer. The observer measures the frequency of sound as 500 Hz. The apparent frequency of sound as heard by the observer when source is moving away from him with the same speed. Yes, here the question, it looks longer. Yes, it takes time to read the question, right? But it is easy to solve. Here it is given apparent frequency 500, speed of sound, speed of source is given 50 meter per second. Yes, towards a stationary observer, so observer speed is 0, speed of sound is 350 meter per second. So substitute in formula, f dash is equal to f v by v minus vs. Here v0 is 0, that's why you are getting here v. When you are substituting this, you will get f is equal to 500 into 6 by 7. Next, what they are asking here, when source is moving away from him with the same speed. Yes, with the same speed. Keep in mind this, with the same speed. That means the speed of source is again same. So f dash is equal to f into v divided by v minus of minus, because it moves away from the observer. So minus of minus, you get here plus. Substitute f value, you know that already, 500 into 6 by 7. V, you know that 350, and here v plus vs. V plus vs, that is 350 plus 50, 400. Solving this, you will get the answer 375. So our answer is 2. Next question. The frequency of a whistle of an engine is 600 cycles per second moving with the speed of 30 meter per second towards an observer. The apparent frequency will be. Yes, this is also a simple question. See what you will get answer. The moving with speed 330 meter per second towards an observer. Towards an observer. So speed, apparent frequency, definitely it increases, right? So maybe our answer 2 or 3. 600 into 330 divided by 330 minus 30. So when you are solving this, you will get answer 660. So our answer is 2. Next, a siren emitting a sound of frequency 800 Hz moves away from an observer towards a cliff at a speed of 15 meter per second. Then the frequency of sound at that the observer hears in the echo. So here first it is necessary, at the cliff it produces a echo, same sound, it comes with the same speed and it hears observer again. So that's why apparent frequency of sound at the cliff is equal to frequency heard by the observer. So again the formula is same, f dash is equal to f into v by v minus vs. Substitute this and solve, you will get the answer 838 Hz. So our answer is A. Next question. A train, see this question. In this question, train is moving with a speed 33 meter per second and an observer approaching the train with the same speed. If the train blows a whistle of frequency 1000 Hz, the velocity of sound is 333 meter per second, then apparent frequency of this sound. See again the formula, but here f dash is equal to f into v plus v0. Why it becomes plus here? Because he is approaching the source, that's why it becomes here plus. Substitute again the formula, 1000, 333 plus 33, 333 minus 33. Yes, simplifying, you will get your answer 1220 Hz. So our answer is A. Yes, thank you.